Family Support Services of North Florida is the lead community-based care agency serving both Nassau and Duval County in Florida. We're a nonprofit organization focused on child welfare activities.
The mission of Family Support Services is to be the leader in adoption, foster care, services to families and the community.
So when families come to us with an open case, it's the result of some kind of investigation of child abuse or neglect. And our job is to assess what their needs are and figure out how best to meet those needs so that the kids can be home safely with mom and dad. Because this job is so much back and forth between being at a desk and being in the field, and we have so many requirements on paper, and the nature of our work is also somewhat unpredictable. It was almost like you were constantly trying to catch up with yourself. So it was just a lot of repetitive work and a lot of hassle.
We'd have to come back to the office, turn those papers in, scan them, put them in a file. The process was quite long to something so simple as to get a signature.
Child welfare case management has always had a heavy emphasis in the paperwork side of doing their job, when we really need to be focused on engaging families and working with them and not really let that paperwork get in the way of providing effective services.
The benefits of us selecting and using Diona Mobility was that it was an out-of-box solution, easily adaptable to the operations of our Nassau Service Center and our child welfare organization here in Florida. The implementation was a very short turnaround. It was a 9-month pilot with about a month preparation activities leading up to go live.
We had several meetings talking about how to have the right forms and have the right information, what was going to be most helpful to the case management staff, and what would they need in the field just right on hand.
Now that we have Diona, it is so much easier to just meet the need in the moment. Diona simplifies everything and puts it all right there in front of you.
What the caseworkers have been telling me, that it's just made their life so much easier because everything is at their fingertips. Everything that we analyzed that we thought would be important as supervisors got added to the app.
Prior to the tablet, we would definitely have to get physical signatures. Now it's been a really fun way to engage with our parents, with our children. Our children really know what iPads are and they want to sign our iPad and be a part of that process.
The forms on the app are very easy to fill out, so it's not a matter of flipping through paper to figure out where you need to go. It's just an easy swipe or an easy overview that you can look to see where you are.
The Diona app allows you to record a conversation with a person, to type your own notes, to take pictures.
I'm now able just to use my tablet for everything when I'm in the home. So when I'm done filling out my form, I can go ahead and use the tablet to take the picture of the child. I'm not having to fumble with multiple devices in the home visit.
Once I looked into the app, it was so easy to understand. It was easy to get to all the different areas, and it really just made things a lot easier for me. And I came to learn that my work was done a lot quicker using the app than it was with the paper forms.
We found that there has been a reduction in duplication in administrative duties. We've seen an increase in engagement with our children and families for our case management staff. And I think it goes back to the core tenets of the job and why people get in this business, which is engaging with families, meeting with them one-on-one. And I think that this solution helps accomplish that.
I am able to use my talents to the best of my ability, and that is really working with families and gauging what they need in order to live a productive, healthy, and safe lifestyle. And going back to paper documents and paper safety plans, I don't believe I would be able to engage my families as well as I'm doing now using the Diona app.
I can say that we love the Diona app. It's made our life easier. It's been productive in that our workers are able to spend more time with their families. And it's just created more time to be able to focus on our main goal, which is child safety. They can focus strictly on keeping kids safe.
I wish we had had something like Diona ages ago. I think it's really made our jobs easier and more effective, and I'm really excited to see how it applies to other agencies in the future.